Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Shaq Reacts. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's give that chow. It's chow time.
I'm currently going on a date, and I'm driving.
How people normally get to dates?
Can you?
How embarrassing.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Ouch.
Shaq Reacts here once
What
again,
the?
and today's some crazy clips of the worst dates I can find. Now,
You know, there's a lot of people that don't know how to drive nowadays, especially in their mid-20s, early 20s. I know quite a bit of women and men that don't have their license in California at that age already. I got my license at 16. I think in California without a license, you're pretty crippled to try to get around places, unless you're Ubering everywhere, I guess. I'm just used to not using Uber.
like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely wild. This woman broke up with a man because he lost his job.
Years ago, I was dating a guy for like 6 to 8 months, right?
Okay.
During those 6 to 8 months, he called me to tell me that he lost his job. I was like, okay. I waited 2 hours. I said, hey, let's meet up for a drink or something to eat or something like that. And he was like, okay, yeah, sure. Soon as we get to the spot, I look him dead in the face and I said, hey, it's not going to work out between us.
I beg your pardon?
And he was like, what? Are you being serious?
Yeah, because I'm broke, dusty, musty, and crusty. I can't have another person that's broke, dusty, musty, and crusty because I need monies.
And I was like, yes, I am. He was like, why are you breaking up with me? Is it because I don't have a job? And I was like, funny you said that. That's exactly why I'm breaking up with you.
Well, did you ever care about this man?
Jesus.
And then he goes, wow, you are a gold digger. And I was like, yeah, and you really are a broke ass. So look at us.
I think you're evil! Evil!
And he was like, wow, you really gonna leave me over me not having a job, like I'm not gonna go get one? And I was like, no. And he tried to make me feel bad that I was breaking up with him because he no longer had a job. And I was like, I do not care.
You talk about being absolutely shallow and honest.
You know what? Take her advice, guys. Stop caring about them as they don't care about us.
Actually, just a street worker. If you are only with a man because of his money, how are you any different than any street worker out there? That was more of like a business contract, except he didn't know his end of the deal. In my opinion, he dodged a huge bullet because you don't want a woman like this around you for the rest of your life.
22.
Also 22.
How long you been together?
2 weeks, bruh.
What are you looking to get out of your relationship?
With him. Oh, this is fucked. A good time with him until he has to go in May to the north. He's
But
leaving.
things could pan out differently, we don't know.
Why even get into a relationship if it might just go long distance?
That's why
And
not.
I'll answer that. It's because I honestly feel that I've got a connection with this person. Why not have that connection while it lasts, you know?
Are you guys official?
I like her a lot, bro.
Probably talking.
But yeah, there's no one else involved on my side. So that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, this girl is just not interested. You can see it in her face, the way she's carrying herself and the way she's acting. I'm not sure why this guy is so blindsided, but let's see what else he has to say.
How would you feel if she was going on dates with other guys?
I would be fucked off. Absolutely upset. I would not tolerate that shit. It's not official, but I mean, like, I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
How would you feel if he was seeing other girls?
I feel like it's a little bit different for guys because I feel like guys are always seeing other girls. I probably would proceed with caution.
Yeah, guys, she does not like him. She's only enjoying this for the meantime, enjoying the free dates. I guess it's keeping herself busy, but it does prove a previous
just a
point I've always been
situationship.
saying, and that is, men are usually more romantic. This guy sees his whole entire future with her, but she doesn't.
I just heard a woman say that men use 50-50 women as a financial strategy. Like, we know that already, but to hear it like that, they're using y'all as a
You wanting a man to pay for all the bills is also a financial strategy, is it not?
financial strategy to save money and to have extra money to spend on other women.
It always baffles me to hear women talk about how men think with their money. Do you think men just make money to spend all of it on women? What are you talking about? What men are y'all around that operate like this? Y'all see a man being intentional with his money and instantly get pissed off. Oh, you're trying to save money by going 50-50? No, spend it all on me. I don't care if you're broke when you get done. You're not going to spend it on another woman.
Yeah, who is giving any of these women advice? You think a man just wants to spend every single dollar he has? He doesn't have future goals for himself? Like that man just solely exists to work
Like he doesn't need to eat
and give you all of his money. That's what you guys think. These women are so delusional, it's insane.
What type of bullshit is this? So I came across this post and this woman says, so men now prefer to be single because they are broke? I don't know what YOH means. Somebody please fill me in. What have we become? First of all, if a man is worried about dating and he ain't got shit in his bank account, his priorities is all the way fucked. Even if men decided to date while they were still broke in today's time, especially this generation, they're still going to be single.
Back in the day, yeah, you could not have that much money and still get to know women and taking them out on dates with very, very minimal funds. There's a good amount of effort, just minimal funds.
Majority of these women do not want to date any man that cannot do anything for them in any type of way, shape, or form. They're not looking for true love. They're not looking for these Cinderella-ass happy endings. They're looking for business opportunities. The way you look can only get you so far. That'll get you in the door if they're attracted to you. But after that, if you ain't got a bag, if you ain't got no social status, if you ain't got some type of motion whatsoever, they will cut you off in a heartbeat. And the funniest thing about all this is they will call you broke because you can't afford to do something for them that they can't afford to do for themselves.
Yeah, so I definitely agree that a man shouldn't be dating if he is completely broke. Like if you can't afford to pay next month's rent or have your light bill on, then the last thing in your mind...
I mean, is that what people think broke is? I think broke is just, I can't really do all the fun stuff that I want to do. I can pay all my bills, but I just don't have a lot of funds to do much else. I'm broke.
Should be trying to get a woman. However, I will say that even a broke man will still prefer to be sometimes single to avoid headache. And I read a lot of your comments all the time, and a lot of you guys always say you guys would prefer to be peaceful and broke than rich with a woman who gives you a headache.
I'm currently going on a date and I'm driving because he can't drive. Can you? Didn't think so.
I had a whole speech prepared, but honestly, this was hilarious.
What I want them to start doing is persecuting the accuser. I'm just saying, there's got to be some consequence. You can't just be able to just charge somebody with an allegation and then just go scot-free. Oh, never mind, drop the charges, I'll go back to my life. And I was anonymous. F you.
Right.
Right?
You kind of profit off of that.
That anonymous crap is so infuriating. Every time I cover a story when it comes to this stuff, I can't even show or name the person, but the guy's face is plastered everywhere.
Yo, my brother did, like, breaking news. Cuba Gooding Jr. in the news for doing some shit. And I said, oh, shit. And all the little the newscasters and shit were like, we have footage.
Someone said that I look very similar to Cuba Gooding Jr. and I have facial expressions very similar to him, and that's why they like me. So, I think I like Cuba Gooding Jr. I think he's pretty cool.
There it is. And they showed the footage. This nigga was sitting in a chair next to his girlfriend, which I didn't know he had a girlfriend. I thought he was married. I thought that was some gangster shit. And some woman just sat next to him, and he said, yeah. And then she got up and left. And then cut back to the news anchors, and they were like, unbelievable. I was like, nigga, what the fuck did we just see? I said, I can't wait to see what the charges are. Must be like rape or doing some crazy shit. And they said, involuntary touching. Yeah. And I said, what the fuck does that mean? But if you touch a woman and she wasn't ready for it or some shit, I said, well, nigga, what? You could lock everybody up that I know.
Yeah, imagine
that. I
the
see
moment
why they say that, because how he has like a crooked kind of smile, and so do I.
Woman just changes her mind about you or she wants something from you, she can blackmail you at any point in time. I mean, how scary is it to date a woman nowadays? She can simply lie about giving you consent, even if there is no consent, and bam, now you're locked away in prison. Do we have to record everything as a man? Record that you're letting us touch your thigh?
Well, like I said, the whole love contract from, the Chappelle Show skit, we all thought it was funny. We laughed our asses off. But that is such a true skit. To get document or to get some kind of proof that they consented to all of this before you get into it, because they can easily remove the consent afterwards. Yeah, we need some love contracts out here, guys.
This is insane.
hell no. Just do it. You don't have to. Be serious. Don't do it. It's not that bad. Don't do it. No, guys, I'd actually rather kill myself. Like, yeah,
It doesn't get any darker than this.
Rather than
How
kill
was Shorty crying because the bottle landed on her? I know there was a bit of bias with that bottle spin, but bro, was the reaction necessary? At this point, the guy just has to leave the game for like a year. He's clearly not built for it. He's literally scaring, upsetting the hearts, bro. The worst a girl can say is no has always been cap. This is the type of things that can happen to a guy will make him lose all sort of confidence. He's never ever gonna try that shot again. He needs to leave the football before the football leaves him. He's clearly not match fit to be trying these type of shots, bro. And this type of guy was probably already low on confidence and he wanted to try something new, see if something else would work. It's probably his first time trying this sort of play.
Yeah, she did not have to say that, but I mean, this guy should definitely leave the friend group after this because he shouldn't be around girls who treat him like this or look at him like this. And they're absolutely disgusted by your presence where they would rather die. Bro, this isn't a good friendship to be around.
Atlanta, the girlies are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The men, no.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here?
Yes. And they won't say it. They don't want to come out and say it, but they do. The men here are they're just so spoiled. They are spoiled. All the girls are sharing the same man. All the girlies here, they're dating.
How are the men spoiled when all the girlies are sharing the same men? So the men that aren't being shared obviously aren't getting any.
The same 3 Africans. Africans are a big thing here.
Really?
Yes.
Like Portia Williams, African
Oh
type
my God,
people.
they want that. And then if it's not the Africans, then yes, it has to be like the athletes. Everybody's a money guy now, a entrepreneur, an investor now. Everybody's that in Atlanta, which I don't get. But Jack, I don't know what y'all.
She says this, but what is one of the first things that women say? They're entrepreneurs, but I'm unemployed currently.
Be investing in. But yeah, be careful. Here, I just feel like the dating scene really, really caters to the men. The men don't really court. It's really weird to watch. And then it's weird to see like the women, how they will beat each other's wigs off over these.
But the only reason she's saying this is because she's chasing after those high valued men. Of course, if a man is wanted by a bunch of women, do you think he's gonna be DMing random girls or trying to seek a random girl's attention? No, they come to him. And that's exactly why on this channel I always preach, level yourself up, get your money up. Don't waste your time DMing women, going on these dating apps, pouring all your attention into these kind of ways to attract a woman when you should just be putting that attention into yourself and they'll come.
Man is never truly single, not by choice.
Is that so?
Can be he will be in some sort of situationship or talking to someone, hooking up with someone.
Again, they tell on themselves, like all the men that you chase literally have options and they do this to you, but you project this onto every single man.
Or like trying to take someone out, and if he's not, he's going to be actively on the hunt, actively trying to pursue someone and get someone. That's just the way they are.
Is it really?
This means that if you meet a mysterious, attractive man because he's good looking and he pulled your attention, he's probably got some other sort of strings attached to other people out there.
Or he's actually single and plans on staying that way.
Yeah, this woman has this so twisted. This advice is only for women and not for men. A woman will jump from man to man simply because she's bored, but men will stay single for quite some time to develop their life. I've been single for God knows how long, I think 5 years, and I refuse on dating a woman unless my life is actually set up correctly. I can't have any of my time wasted, especially in my younger years.
How about this? Every woman, the man she's going for, has dated in the past, got tons of effort, trips to Hawaii, Paris, Tokyo, personally selected gifts based on her likes, excellent communication on everything she needs to know about, etc. And now that she gets with him, he decides to be very tight with his money and effort. No trips further than Target in their local city, maybe like a $50 gift card, maybe. And he just keeps everything from her that might help her understand. Then when she asks, what's up with him doing so much less for her, he says, it's because I knew they were just momentary fun, but I think you might be the perfect partner, so you have to earn all the effort I normally just give out freely. How about that? Does that help at all?
I still disagree.
Here, I got more.
Yeah, this bro really is trying to bring logic into a conversation where it just doesn't work. He is debating an absolute idiot. And as a wise man once said, it's very hard to debate a genius, but it's literally impossible to debate an idiot. They just won't listen to reason.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Just walk away.
Beta!
Yeah, this brother needs to run. Let him enjoy the time while it lasts, but after this, dump her immediately. This is not a flex.
I'm Finesse, I'm 26, and I ended up popping my balloon because you didn't even crack a smile when you saw this panel of beautiful ladies up here. You smiling now?
I mean, I hear what you're saying. Like, I will say the lineup, you did your thing. Y'all did your thing with the lineup. But I see what you're saying. I get you.
It just
but
looked like you were so uninterested.
I mean, this is the first time me doing anything like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get adjusted.
Smiling. So is him not smiling, was that the only thing? Is he someone that is your type?
That's me. I see, outside of here, guys, I look jolly and happy all the time, but outside there, this is my face. Like, literally everywhere. So, I kind of get it, because people tell me all the time, like, man, you look so mean and mad all the time. Like, I'm not. Sometimes I'm, like, super happy and excited. Just my face still looks...
Well, I would want my partner to smile every time he saw me. Every time I'm in the room, I'm a very big personality. Even though I am quiet, but I am a very big personality. Once you get to know me and once I start talking, you're like, oh, she has some to say. So
stop the cap. And honestly, guys, I don't buy that. I'm willing to say that if that man had walked in with a smiling face, they would have all still popped the balloon saying, what are you—
They probably would have said he was corny.
Smiling about? That woman is just not attracted to him, and I think she's just making up this random excuse, and it's just not valid. There have been multiple men who haven't smiled on the panel before, and no one has ever said this before.
Yep. Come on, Joey. Do your thing.
Stop it. Get some help.
You don't own the gym. Why do you do this at home? You're just stretching. You gotta record yourself in the gym. Gym's gotta make a rule against this immediately.
What is the first thing you do when you get to the club? Put lip gloss on.
Get a drink? Actually, take a
Find a drink or go to the bathroom.
How about you just don't partake in the club at all? I think it's the biggest waste of time ever.
Do you ever see a...
I don't get the club. I don't get the overpriced alcohol. Like, if you like drinking and you want to have a good time, the club seems like the worst place to go because of how much money gets drained there. Like a bottle of what? A $50 bottle at a club is now like $200, $300, $400 bottles if you want to do a table service. Why are you guys doing that? That's just waste of money. You're going to piss it out the next day and you're going to make you feel miserable anyways.
Flag and just think to yourself, like, is it that red, though? You know what I mean?
No, don't do this. Bad habit. Run away immediately.
Going to the bathroom.
Most likely.
Don't bother me. Hey, don't bother me. Don't cry. Please don't cry. Cry to God.
That's what I'm talking about!
Now, sure, guys, this is a skit, but guess what? It's the reality. Women actually do this all the time where they categorize men into what they get from them. They hit up certain men for sleeping with, for going on dates with, for free money, for free validation, friend zones. Like, the list can go on. And this man did the right thing by just walking away. But anyways, that's just my opinion, guys. We could just wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching.
Again, this is why I say protect yourselves. I know going out there, you're going to get rejected, and you're going to get rejected harshly. Sometimes I'd want to save you guys from those harsh rejections, but sometimes you have to learn from those harsh rejections. You're never going to get anything you truly desire without risking something or without taking a risk or doing something uncomfortable, like approaching women. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you next time.